From Keller Street Co-work, it's Business as Unusual with your host, Danielle Stroble.
Hey, Phil.
There.
Hi.
Go.
How are you? Go. Everybody, Phil just waved at me with his big old finger. And he was like, go. So there's no prep time there. Welcome. Friday afternoon, 4-ish, right?
Oh, I could do 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I'm not supposed to say the one.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's...
Wait, are we going now? I don't know if I'm going or not. All I know is it's 4:01 and we've just cracked open a bottle of wine and we're ready to do podcast episode number...
I'm not sure.
6.
6?
7.
7?
Stacy Cohen is
now I'm gonna
here.
look.
She's our guest
Yay,
for
Stacy Cohen.
the afternoon, and she's the smart one in the room.
I know. I think she said we're her last thing of the day.
Yeah. We're the last. No, she's going grocery shopping after this. Stacy, welcome.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we made it.
Chicken tonight.
Oh, butter chicken.
Butter chicken?
Mm-hmm. Instant Pot butter chicken.
Wait.
It's a game changer.
Instant Pot, like the rice cooker Instant Pot?
Oh, Instant Pot. Right.
No, you have to tell me about this because only thing I know how to make in that is rice.
I know, me
and
too.
actually, it's my daughter that makes the rice, not me.
I do like I have one chicken dish for the Instant Pot, and I have the crock pot Instant Pot. The crock pot brand Instant Pot. Anyway.
Oh, I didn't even know there was
Wait, I want to hear the recipe.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know
easy?
it by heart, but it is super easy because most Indian food takes, a labor of love and you're like, oh, screw it. Let's just go out and order it. This changes everything. You can make some Indian food at your house. Oh. It's this woman, her name of her blog is like Two Sleeves or something.
We'll put it in the show notes.
Yeah, put it in the show notes. It's really
Makes
good.
for awesome shirts.
Are you making the list of the show notes that need to be made?
No. I'm not. All right.
Phil is the magic behind the podcast. I show up at 4:01.
Episode 7.
And, oh, good.
I just wanted to make sure.
7's a good number.
Stacy's on it.
I show up like literally right at this last second rolling in with today I had a menu of a bottle of water, a bottle of wine. I had 2 Starbursts and a piece of chocolate sitting in front of me. And if you notice that the Starburst and the chocolate is gone. So anyway, and then he does all the work. He does all the setup and then we finish.
Is this on?
And he does all the post pro. And then he texts me on Saturday morning. He's like, podcast episode's up. And I'm like, sweet. So I'm
oh my God, this is working really good today too.
Grateful.
It's working.
So,
awesome.
All right, welcome. So it's Friday and it's rainy. I just went to the gym. I've got exactly 1 month before my trip to Mexico. And it's been 2 months since I worked out. So I'm not quite bikini ready, right? It's bikini weather in Sayulita right now. Yeah. So I went to the gym.
I heard that's just outside of Puerto Vallarta.
You did hear right.
Oh, good.
Yes. I hope that's where it is. I went to the gym and got all sweaty and I thought, I'm going to do this podcast and I'll be all like sweaty and gross. But on the way here, it started downpouring and the gym is, kind of right around like 2 blocks around the corner. So I had to run my booty off to get here. I showed up soaking wet. So now nobody knows I was sweaty. They just know
like
that I got
missed
rained
opportunity to show that you went to the gym.
I know.
Or it's like a shower on the way back.
Oh, it was raining so hard. I ran as fast as I could. And then when I got to the door, I almost died.
Oh, good.
So that was,
not good, but you made it.
Yeah. I got my workout in. That's good. The first workout of the next 30 days. Hopefully. I need to do it because my mind is going to go crazy if I don't. And
you'll feel better.
Yeah, I'll definitely feel better, but now I'm going to look better too.
Yes.
Is it possible?
Those locals that better be wandering around.
I kind of say that exercise is vanity, sanity, and health, and in that order. It is.
Vanity,
sanity,
sanity.
and health. It's
health.
Anybody that's going to say they're not exercising for vanity is lying.
No, I'll be the first to admit I want to look
so
good in that darn bikini.
Vanity, so sanity, mindset, and you're just feeling better, and health because, they tell us it's good for our heart and all of those kind of things.
It is good for the brain.
Yeah.
It's good for all those things. That's why, but
Vanity,
the weights are so heavy.
And health. I don't do weights. I just run.
Weights are heavy.
I run. which I probably should do weights. And I probably should eat better, like not Starburst and chocolate.
It worked out though. So now it's like you're kind of virtuous around it.
I want to do something fun. So Phil, I have not told you about this yet.
Oh,
and,
good.
So Stacy is
More surprises.
I know. I love to surprise him. Like I like him to be like on the edge of his seat every week.
I never know anything.
We have this member directory at Keller Street Co-work where it's all the information about the members, but then it also asks some kind of funny random questions. And we ask different members different questions. I have a list of like 15 questions.
Okay.
So I was looking through Stacy's profile today and I came across her questions, and there was the one in there. It's one of my favorite questions, and I just really loved her answer. So I'm going to go with that first. Okay. So here's a question. You are a new addition to a crayon box. What color would you be and why?
Oh.
So that's kind of
I don't
awesome
even
question,
remember what
right?
I wrote.
Oh my God, it was so good. My new color would be a magic crayon that intuitively knows what color to create each time it's put to paper. These colors would range the gamut of the rainbow, the nuanced in-between colors, and the metallic colors too.
Wow, I wrote that. Cool.
Oh,
Go,
this
Stacy.
is so good because I don't, you and I have gotten to know each other a little bit over the last 6 months, not super deep, but we have this really amazing connection. I love the work that she does, and it kind of resonates with me.
What work is that? Is it based out of 140 Keller Street Co-work?
On occasion. She wears multiple hats, which we're going to let her talk about. She's definitely one. I call people like this Slash, and it's like,
right. Right.
Intuitive coach.
Oh, those are the fun people.
Like she's got all these hats. So, but what I loved about this is that this description of your crayon, I couldn't have described you any better. What I know of you, it was so perfect. It was really perfect. So
thank you. I liked answering that question. Now that I remember what I wrote, I wouldn't want to just pick a color. And I'd want all of the metallic colors in between.
I know, right? Well, are there metallic colors?
And crayons.
The silver and the gold, right?
Yeah, and the bronze and the copper. And
that's one of those big old boxes, right?
Big old box.
Yeah, with the sharpener that never really quite worked.
On the side. Yeah,
I
think we should have like a whole handful of those metallic colors and somewhere in this building. What do you think?
Yeah, no. I'm crayoned out. I've got an 8-year-old and a 5-year-old, so it's crayon city
you
at my
step
house.
on them barefoot. Yeah, you don't want crayons.
It's better than stepping on Legos.
They're everywhere.
Legos and crayons barefoot.
Do your kids peel the crayons in the restaurant?
Actually, they're not peelers. I was always a peeler. They're not peelers.
Drives me nutty. My kids both do that. Well, my older daughter, she's too old for that now, but my son does the same thing. I'm like, what is your problem? They break if you peel the paper off. Then the crayons just break the minute you touch the paper with them.
Yeah, they do. I think I was a peeler, but I'm definitely with you about not wanting more in my house when my kids are little.
Plenty of crayons.
I don't know. I feel like I buy crayons every year for birthdays and Christmas. I'm always buying crayons. I think it's because I like the crayons.
Yeah.
Right. No, crayons are great. But, we've got a new dog too. So anything that's below knee level gets eaten.
Ooh. What happens when a dog eats a crayon?
I don't know. I don't want to picture that.
I
just did.
Pretty much what you'd expect.
What is your favorite color?
Oh my gosh. Favorite color is green.
Really?
Yeah. Nice face.
That's so.
You're thinking what color green? I don't know.
I'm thinking about Kelly green, which I'm not going to lie is not my favorite
Kelly
color.
Green. I'm thinking not this bottle of wine from Archer Vineyards green. The label, but I'm thinking like new grass green, like a lighter green,
kind of like that emerald green.
Yeah,
that's kind of like the Kelly green
of
Wizard of Oz green.
The hills of Petaluma.
Yes,
Kelly green. This is Kelly green.
All right.
Yeah, that is more Kelly green.
Okay. Yeah, fine. Hate it.
No, we'll
My God.
You like the spring green.
Yeah.
It's not really Kelly.
Is that the sign of new life?
But I'm really kind of open with everything, so.
I don't ask me what my favorite color is because I never know how to answer that question.
What is your favorite color?
I don't know. I really don't know. It changes from moment to moment. There are colors that I really don't like, but I honestly, my kids ask me this all the time. I'm like, I don't know what my favorite color is today.
I think I tend to choose red a lot, as if that was my favorite color. I would be like, oh, I love red a lot and lots of different hues. But then if you veer towards too much orange in the red, then I don't like it. So it's like got to be like
no rust.
Yeah, it's got to be like a red with a lot of blue in it. There's a Chanel lipstick that's really good. That's a red. It's Chanel 99.
Oh, for all of you lipstick wearers out there.
Chanel, it's such a good color.
Chanel, if you're listening.
Lipstick for me. Yeah, hashtag Chanel. We can put that on the show notes.
That'll be in the notes, too.
Would that be our next
99.
sponsor?
Oh, that'd be
like
great.
Alexa, who didn't actually sponsor us. Where's Alexa?
Yeah, no,
I thought she
didn't
was
bring
coming
her.
today.
Nope.
What are you like? Are you on a strike from Alexa?
Well, no, I've got other things to do. And Alexa's been busy playing Christmas music. So
it
she's
is
got a
that
job.
time of year. I would sing a Christmas song, but I don't know the words to any of them. All right.
Stacy, what do you do?
What do I do?
What do you do?
I'm a family coach and counsel work with teens and young adults. And I have a company that is called 7 Generational Parenting. And it's it's mostly a philosophy about how to intentionally parent the next generation by looking at some of the stuff that you were parented with and making some changes.
And not doing that.
And not doing some of that. And like, really, like, what is the legacy you want for 7 generations out of like kids that won't even know you? And what is like, how do you parent from that perspective?
Interesting.
So let me ask a question about that and this is just.
I just realized all the things I'm doing wrong.
No, you're not.
I'm kidding.
How do you imagine it's kind of like the game of telephone, right? You do one thing and it kind of morphs a little bit. And the same thing with parenting and generations. So how do you imagine what you're doing and what that's going to look like 7 generations out?
Raise my hand.
Oh, okay.
I want to guess.
Yes.
I'm raising my hand.
Would you like to answer?
No, like core values, right?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
A lot of
Yay
core
me.
values, a lot of like.
Oh my God, I was so impressed.
But
and cut.
she's being nice.
Yeah.
No, she's being
it is
nice.
about core values.
Oh, okay.
It is a lot about core values, but like thinking like what characteristics do you want your child to have, and like what kind of self-efficacy or like different ways of confidence, and then looking at like your own stuff and how you were parented and what ways you want to change. And I thought about it when I heard it's from a Native American concept of doing unto the earth that has an impact for 7 generations, trying to think about it that way. And I thought, wouldn't it be cool if you could like think about relationships in that way, that how you are in relationship with one another in a partnership or not in a partnership, co-parenting, but also like the kids, and that's ongoing, and it'll change. I mean, I have a 25-year-old daughter that I mostly raised by myself and co-parented with her dad. And it was, what do we want her to be like? What do we want to help her with? She's going to change things. I know that she's like, oh, I'm never going to do that when I'm a parent.
Right.
And she should. And each generation should in some way. But how do we have like these communications and listen between what's said and what's not said? Because there's a lot of information that kids give us all day long.
Right. And I'm more afraid of the information I'm giving them.
I know, me too.
They watch everything all the time.
They are always watching.
When
so
you think
could
you're not
always be
paying,
watching them.
I know. It's just, no, but I realize that I've got to be who I want them to be.
Exactly.
Drives me crazy.
Yeah, and it's
I have to be like
ongoing.
polite and honest and
I
sober.
might have something to say about that. Sober. No wine at the podcast on Fridays.
No, you have to be human. They shouldn't.
No,
they shouldn't
definitely.
see perfection because that's impossible to reach. They should
Right,
see
you just-
human.
You got to, you've got to just recognize that in other words, you're trying, let's say, this is just the perspective I have. If you're trying to make an impact on them and you're trying to teach them something, right? Let's say you're spending 25% of your time wholly focused on that. There's still 75% of the other interactions they're learning from, whether you're intending it, intending it to be that way or not.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's creepy.
Would you like to work with 7 generational parenting?
They're always watching.
Do you know that there's a course happening right here at Keller Street Co-work
Where?
called 7 Generational
Yeah.
Parenting?
I need help. Help.
Facilitated by the one and only Stacy Cohen. She's
Yay.
teaching a class. She's teaching a class right here on site.
Like all the time.
Well, it's like a series,
It's
and
a
like
series.
there's a
Nice.
start and a
Right,
stop,
right.
and then there's another series.
Here's
and
That's awesome.
Another one.
So let's put this in the show notes.
Okay.
www.kellerstreetcowork.com
.com.
events. Events, and you'll
It's on the
see-
calendar.
Yes, it is.
Excellent.
Yep.
When's the next event?
January 7th. It's going to be on Mondays, I believe.